Alright, too, it's your boy coming back from the dungeon. So, I did do a video in regards to creating a buck for the hood hold down pins for that front end of the hood. And so I got that all ready to rock and roll. I did that 3 weeks ago. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a post down, or I'm going to put it in the link down in the description. So if you haven't seen it, you can go ahead and check that out. This is going to be your part 2 to it, where I get the actual piece done and recessed in. I'm not going to go through all the hoopla remaking it and all that other stuff. So I'm going to just start off where I have my inserts that I'm going to be putting in there that's recessed, and that I get it all cut out, put in, and show y'all a finished product. Now, I did one of them, and I probably won't do the video for the second one just because I have some issues with it, and I gotta troubleshoot some threading and all that other stuff. When working with aluminum, it's a strong but super soft material, so I gotta fix out some things and rethread some things. But in the meantime, between time, I do have one of them in. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna jump into the video, and y'all let me know what y'all think about it. Other than that, stay tuned. If it's your first time seeing any of my videos, go back, see some of my old videos, like, subscribe, comment. By all means, I'm interested in all comments. I know my flavor is not everybody else's flavor. So by all means, and if you have a better way of doing things, by all means, let me know, because I'm learning as well. And I just put videos out of stuff that I'm interested in and I haven't seen anybody do or do videos of, to show people how to get it done. And so there's 25 million ways to skin a cat. This is just my way. So stay tuned. I'm gonna get this camera turned around and let's rock and roll. All right, tube, back at you. So garage is a little different. I got some workout stuff, so now I have to start sharing my space with my athletes, just because around here, when you're doing well and you try to do everything the right way, people still hate on you. And so put me in a situation where I had to convert part of my barn to a lifting area for my athletes. That's my kind of side business that I started, is I personal train high school athletes and help them get college scholarships and all that other stuff. So that's what I do. In the meantime, basically, we had to take money that was supposed to go into the Chevelle, and I'll get to that here in a minute, and I had to dump it over here. And if I'm going to be training, I'm going to train and I want to have the best items. So obviously got me a little Rogue setup, bench, squat. I have a couple other things. Got me a spin bike. I had a TV, so I just threw the TV up there, have everything hooked up, a little battle rope, some rubber mats so we can get our work done. And I have good land back there. So for me, we're gonna make it do what it do. We're gonna work it out. So with that all being said, I had to push the Chevelle over to this side. I also reorganized some things, took some things and took it out of here where I normally would have it. And yeah, I did start tearing down that dash. So we'll get to that a little bit later. But yeah, I got some stuff in here, storage, and I had to basically clean out these stalls, add some rock into it. But got all my little stuff in here, all my tools and stuff, my air compressor. We have it now where we're going 60 into this drop off here, where there's an air valve that can release some water, into this where there's another air valve where I can release some water. Then it goes into my 40, so I have that 100 gallons. I also have a release valve down at the bottom that is timed, and it goes off like every 10 minutes or so. And then it goes into another water separator, then goes into my line. So I got that all set up, and then You know, I got some of my other stuff in here, but that's not what y'all here for. Y'all hear about this guy here, this Chevelle. So I have to go look back at the videos of where I left off at, but this is, the hood is in, as y'all can see. The heat extractor is in. Now I'm working on the recessed poppers. These guys here. So I got it recessed in the way I like it. So what I'm gonna do now is just basically get it all lined up where I want it, to try to have it like flush, and then make my marks. And then what I'll do is I'll cut that out, weld that piece in, and then I should be able to latch it on that. And then I'll do the other side. The other long process was just getting some time to line everything up, get the whole front end lined up and everything. Like I said, I'm going with the 70 headlight bezels with the 70 grill. So that's what I got going on here. And yeah, stay tuned. I'm gonna come back with some more of that footage, and I should have, you know, these cut out and put on. So I'll holla at you. All right, tube, so pushed it out a little bit outside just so I can keep down all the debris and stuff, all on the new stuff in there. But what I got is, I got my square cut out where I want it to go. I want to show this just because some people, sometimes I don't film this part, but some weld-through primer on the back end. And it is going to fit in like so. I can get it all lined up, but it's gonna fit in like this, which then will allow the popper to kind of sit in there. It'll kind of sit in that pocket there. And so that's what I'm after. That's what I'm looking to do. Let me grab one of those poppers. Let me set this up, grab one of those poppers, and I'll fade back for you. All right, tube, so I faded back. You can get an idea now what I was talking about. How it has that recessed in there. And I just gotta form the metal just a little bit to have that, take on that curve there, bring this up. But I can play around with it just a little bit when I'm welding it. But you can get an idea. That's what I'm going for with those poppers, so they sunk in there and they're not just sitting on top. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this tacked in, make sure I like the fit, and then get started on this other half here. So yeah, just stay tuned and I'll get back at you. All right, tool. So put a couple tacks in it. As you can see, I really like it. Really like it. Really like how it's coming out. It's coming out real good. It has that recessed in there, like how I want it. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish welding the rest of this in, and then fade back to the finish, and then I'll probably shut it down there because I ran into a little issue on the other one with the thread, so I gotta fix that up before I can move on. So I'm gonna just get this one hooked in, and then I'll get the other one hooked in. So yeah, just stay tuned and I'll finish this one up for you. All right, tube, so I finished the welding up. Got it in there so you can get an idea of what it looks like. Again, you can see it has that recess on there. Again, that's the major goal here, is to get that thing to recess down in there so it's flush. So you can get an idea of what that looked like. Yeah. And I only got one on, so, but it's locked in there. It ain't going nowhere. So once I get the other one down and then I fine tune where I want it to be, everything will be nice and flush, and I'll just be able to pop the hood poppers. And I only got one hand, so it's basically got to push down and pull up at the same time on each end. So let me show you, let me put it down real quick. But once you pull up on it, unlatch yourself, and then drop it down, get it down here, and then you could just, boom, it's locked, and you know it's locked. So yeah, tube, I'm gonna pack it up. Food is ready, and then I'll bring another video with the other one once I figure out, troubleshoot what's going on with that. But yeah, just stay tuned, tube, and I'll holler at you.